All right, let's recap everything that we've talked about. Excuse me. Let's recap everything that we've talked about in this entire series. I told you that I would give you a summary at the end. So first we talked about an inline grip. Okay, inline grip means that the gun is in alignment with the bone structure of your firing arm. Second one was platform, wide, both forward and backward to give you stability, front to back and side to side. The third one was your wrist be solid as a rock, so firm handshake grip. Wrist is not bending or yawing side to side. Then we talked about just let recoil happen. Do not try to prevent recoil from happening. All you're trying to do is manage it. You're trying to keep it under control. You're not trying to prevent it from happening. Back straight. The bend should be where the legs connect to the body, so at the hips, not in the back. The back is not this way and the back is not this way. The bend is at the hips, okay? There is a slight bend at the shoulders, or can be. I like to do that. Then we talked about keeping your hand properly fit to the gun. So don't allow there to be space between the webbing of your hand and the highest part of the tang, and also between the top of the top of this finger and the bottom of the trigger guard. And then don't allow any digits from your support hand to kind of rest up on the front of your trigger guard, okay? We talked about the counterintuitive way that bigger, heavier, longer guns are easier to control in terms of recoil than the smaller, lighter, shorter barreled ones. And then we talked about rotating the support hand in your grip so that your thumb is aggressively forward and parallel along with the slide of your gun. And then we talked about toes and thumbs. So that was today, keeping your toes and thumbs pointed toward the thread. All right, now what I would like to do is end my part of this series and open it up to you guys. So I'm sure that there are people out there watching these videos that do certain little things that help them control recoil, and it's something that I have not mentioned in this series. My list is not exhaustive. I'm sure I could sit here and think of more if I really wanted to, but these are the main things that I see help people. If they employ all of these things together, they definitely manage recoil better than they did before. So these are my major ones. If you have something that you would like to add to this series, I would love for you to either send me a video to keepingthepeace@gmail.com, or you can send me an email just with the information. If you're not real comfortable making a video and you don't want to participate in the series in that way, you could just send the tip. If you choose to do a video, I'll actually make it part of this series. I'll shout out your channel. Your channel name will be here, along with maybe a little summary of what your channel is all about, so that people can go check it out and subscribe to you and things like that. I'm not going to use your material and claim it as my own. I'm going to shout you out. Also, if you contribute the information via email, just in written text, I will make a video about it. And I will still shout out your channel if you have a channel like that. If you don't have a channel here on YouTube, but you would still like to contribute, we can still do that also. And with your permission, I can just use your name rather than a channel handle. So if you'd like to participate, I would love to see that. You can also comment below the video if you'd like to contribute that way, and we can have a little discussion down there. I always learn a lot from you guys, and that's one reason why I want to open this up. I may start doing this a lot more with the series that I do, opening it up at the end and letting you all contribute this way, because it's helpful to me. I learn from you, and it's helpful to other people. We all learn from each other, and it's great. So I've enjoyed being with you guys for the series, and I'll see you in the next one.